What's going on, guys? We're gonna be reacting to Coast Guard boot camp. So this is a new style I'm gonna try, reacting to videos, because maybe it might work better, you know. So let's do it.
158, 157, 156, 155, 154, 153.
Seems about right, I guess. I mean, my perspective of Coast Guard hasn't been, oh, it's so tough, oh my gosh, you know. But this intro is showing the morality of how tough it really is. And this is kind of changing my second-hand account I've gotten from others. And also, I don't know if I said, but I'm gonna be recording like 5, you know how there's 5 branches. I'm probably gonna be doing it to all of these boot camps. And I didn't even know Coast Guard was a boot camp to begin with. So let's resume.
In your mouth, man. Keep going. Don't tell you to stop.
This is Coast Guard boot camp.
2, 1, go on!
Before they get to serve in the United States Coast Guard, all recruits have to graduate from the Coast Guard's 8-week basic training
Seems
program.
about right.
Get louder than that. Oh my God! Get away from me! Oh my God!
It's not
What is he saying? I know it's I something.
easy. There's a reason the
It's probably her rank or something.
program is designed the way it is. We have people from all walks of life that come here. It is a small portion of the youth of this nation that are at least attempting to raise their hand and do something bigger than themselves.
Wait, what time? Okay, I'm just making sure.
Basic
guys.
training happens here at United States Coast Guard Training Center Cape May, located at the southernmost point of New Jersey.
Why don't they got the accents? I need to know.
But before they get to Cape May, all incoming recruits report to the USO Lounge at the Philadelphia airport. It's where they spend their final moments before beginning their journeys as Coast Guardsmen.
Why am I doing this? I don't know, it sounded like a good opportunity.
My grandfather was in the Coast Guard.
My mom's whole side of the family was in the Navy, but I didn't really feel like the Navy was my calling, and the Coast Guard felt right.
Nah, you're just a misfit.
I don't have a ton of money, man. I don't come from money, so I didn't
You're probably gonna be getting a lot of money from Coast Guard, I don't know.
really, couldn't really afford school, so this kind of seemed like my only option to do this without accruing a large amount of debt, so.
I'm most nervous about, honestly, just the yelling. Something you just don't get used to as a day-to-day life as a civilian, so.
This is the last non-stressful meeting you're going to have for the next several weeks. It's a learning experience. Their teaching methods are just a tad different than what you're used to. They're going to walk into a world that's very different for them. It's going to be very intense, so that when they go out into the fleet, stations, and cutters, that they're ready to help and ready to perform.
The incoming recruits enjoy what little downtime they have left
Get out of the hallway, let's go!
before they line up and head to the bus that will drive them to Cape May.
Okay, Coast Guard, tough 8 weeks ahead of you.
Seems about like every recruiting bus or transportation bus for the branches of the military. I've seen them a lot.
What's the motto of the Coast Guard? Semper Paratus. I can't hear you! Semper Paratus! All right.
The motto of the Coast Guard is Semper Paratus. It means always ready. These new recruits have about 2 hours to get ready for what happens the second their bus ride is over.
Get on the train! Aye, aye, sir! Aye, aye, sir! Aye, aye, what? What? Hurry up!
Obviously, there's a shock and awe factor to it. Kind of everything goes haywire for a little bit.
Anybody join yet? That's my question. Nobody yet.
While we do need to instill that little bit of fear and sense of urgency in them that evening,
John, your shorty! Yes, sir!
The main goal is get them in the building and get them processed and get the paperwork where it needs to go and get them in the rack.
Do it now. Aye, aye. Aye, sir.
The first incarnation of the Coast Guard was born in 1790. Secretary of the Treasury
That's a while back.
Alexander Hamilton lobbied Congress to construct a fleet of 10 large ships, or cutters, intended to enforce tariffs on vessels entering U.S. ports. In 1915, the U.S. Revenue Cutter Service merged with the U.S. Life-Saving Service to form what we know today as the United States Coast Guard. Since then, the Coast Guard has been involved in every major United States military conflict. Today, the Coast Guard has more than 40,000 men and women on active duty, and over 30,000 more serving in reserve and auxiliary capacities. And it all begins here. On a cold week in November, we spent 4 days at Training Center Cape May, allowing us to observe different companies at various stages of the 8-week boot camp.
Boot camp itself, it is whatever you make it. You do what you're told, yes sir, no sir, aye sir, and it's as simple as that.
First, the new recruits are issued uniforms.
Next in line. Come on this way.
And after a medical exam and standard vaccinations, the male recruits get a free haircut.
Free haircut. Quote unquote free haircut. It is free, but it's pretty much the shaving of the head. But it does grow back.
Build custom industrial machines in days.
Then, it's time for the initial physical fitness assessment, where the recruits have to do as many push-ups and sit-ups as they can in 1 minute. Finally, there's a 1.5 mile run. Male recruits have 14 minutes to finish the run. Female recruits have 17 minutes.
Y'all better not be looking at what I'm looking at.
Not every recruit passes on their
He better not.
first try, but they do get another chance.
You have 5 minutes to finish this test. Most of you should finish in less than 3 minutes.
All Coast Guard recruits have to pass a 3-part swimming test.
Go ahead, step to the edge.
First, jumping into the pool from a 6-foot platform.
Step off.
Then, a 100-meter swim. And last, they have to tread water for 5 minutes. Coast Guard recruits don't have to be expert swimmers. Remedial swimmers are allowed to wear flotation devices. After all of this physical exertion, the recruits have undoubtedly worked up an appetite, which means it's time for lunch, or as it's known at Cape May, chow. But chow isn't
It's pretty much known as chow for the most part for every single branch.
a time for relaxation or chatting with your fellow recruits.
What is it?
In fact, it's the complete opposite.
Let's go. Move your feet. How about you move a little faster, man? No, get out. That's not where you sit. That's not where you sit. You have someone right there telling you where to go.
It should be one of the most relaxing times they have, you would think, but that is when all eyes are on them.
You're not special, and you didn't shave last night like we told you. A razor never touched your face. As soon as you get back from medical, I am taking you in there and ensuring that you shave.
You probably think that you get a little break from the company commanders, but when you go to your seats, the company commanders are staring you down and they're asking you questions.
Tell me about a Class Bravo fire. Who was Alex Haley? Tell me about Commodore Bertov.
Before they can eat, recruits are randomly
She's got too much questions, bro. Just let him eat, man.
stopped by company commanders and tested on required Coast Guard knowledge.
Go away, Davis.
Recruits who answer correctly are allowed to pass and eat their meals.
Carry on. Tell me about Douglas Monroe. It's not.
Aw, man, he's got the chicken on his
Carry
plate.
on.
Let him go,
Start
man.
writing. Aye, Petty Officer Greenwell.
Wait, was that petty officer?
Start writing. Start writing. Start writing.
Those who fail to answer correctly are ordered to document their mistakes on a performance tracker, which is collected and reviewed every day by their company commanders.
It just goes to show you that there is no downtime in basic training.
Who the freak are you?
It's a sense of urgency in everything we do.
Sign the company out of the galley.
And it really all at the end of the day is there to assist the recruits and keep them sharp.
Carry on.
I'm a girl! You don't respond to carry on!
And as boot camp goes on, it doesn't get any easier outside the galley.
We're going outside to play some games because of some stuff that you did.
If an individual recruit makes a mistake in boot camp, the entire company pays for it.
So this is what I don't understand. I don't understand why we're in week 06. We still have gear adrift in our damn squad bays. We still can't push in the hooks on our freaking racks, our laundry hooks. We're being lazy, Sierra, aren't we?
Yep, she's petty officers. She's got the label.
I'm glad you agree. Fire, fire, fire.
Fire, fire, fire!
When recruits hear their company commander say fire, 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 it often means they're about to get smoked.
I'm enjoying this. When I mean it, I mean it.
48, 47, 46, 45.
Find some real estate.
The smoke sessions, if you will, are the physical exertion of energy to reinstill to them that what they were doing was not the correct thing.
Stop anticipating my command. We'll just keep playing this game until you get louder. Straight out in front of you. I was walking through their squad bays. Their racks weren't made properly.
Oh my gosh.
Just
come on, man.
Little minute attention to detail things that they should know as week 06 recruits, and so they got punished for it.
Getting smoked it's rough. It's hard to push through sometimes, but at the end of it, you feel better because you made it through. You feel like it makes you stronger.
Get on the deck!
Oh, did we lose count? Do we need to start over? Just do one good push-up. Usually in this week of training, we don't really discipline them as much, but we still have to uphold standards, and if they're not meeting those standards, then that's when we use these tools. Have we had enough? We need to be just as tough as the Marines, the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. So we have to also be held up to that standard as well.
I think you're worse than the Air Force. Air Force does the same thing, but a little bit easier. I'm trying to anticipate why, though.
Minute 2-6 probation on the quarterdeck.
Recruits who don't meet the standards of their company commanders are put on probation, which is signified by wearing a red belt.
Are you even using your brain press?
You get put on probation when you're like falling behind the company, you have like an attitude problem. You wear a red belt that says, I need special attention, I need extra help, I need you to put the spotlight on me for a couple days.
Recruits in need of even more motivation enter a program known as RAMP, which stands for Recruit Attitude Motivational Program. Recruits in RAMP are required to wear a red vest.
RAMP is a program we have in place for the recruits who don't seem to grasp the basic fundamentals of getting on board and aligning themselves with the Coast Guard core values. It gives them a chance to step back, realize the bigger picture, and that it means more than just the individuality in which brought the recruits to the training center. It's how they operate as a team and as a cohesive unit.
When we filmed this, these recruits were completely unsupervised and weren't being ordered by their company commanders.
Get over here, Wentler! Get over here, Wentler! I don't understand why the hell everyone is counting but you. And then you cross that threshold when I can see you, then you start doing the right thing. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Chair sit. Chair sit. Feet shoulder width apart right now. Doing the right thing even when no one's looking. Say it, you.
To the right! right thing when no one's looking.
Louder.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking.
Louder.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking.
Louder.
Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Doing the right thing when no one's looking. Doing the right thing when no one's looking.
Shut
Jesus Christ, you're annoying, bro.
your mouth. So take it. Tell me exactly why. Why you think it's okay to do whatever the hell you want. And then
Yeah, tell
someone
her.
sees you and then, wake up. Time for me to start doing the right thing. Not good to go. Not good to go.
I'm not good.
Get upright.
I'm not good.
Fly away from me.
I'm not good.
He deserved that. He really deserved that.
In addition to undergoing intense physical and psychological challenges, the recruits actually spend the bulk of their time in the classroom.
The Coast Guard basic training is heavy in academics. It's almost, we use the term sometimes that it's like drinking information through a fire hose.
Recruits are trained to fight fires. This so-called wet room is used to simulate a fire on a Coast Guard cutter, giving the recruits a realistic firefighting scenario. The recruits
Whoa, is that the P226?
are trained in marksmanship fire
Or the MNP? P226 or MNP?
and seamanship.
We're gonna practice on our knots right now, so everybody get your lanyards out really quick.
While filming in this class,
Come up through.
one recruit gestured towards our camera. An officer spotted this, and while the recruit was privately reprimanded for the offense, the entire company would have to pay the price.
You people want to act like actual crazy people all day at seamanship? I got a tool for that. 200 seconds, back online with a full canteen, go. Fly, 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 little blue blurs, little blue blurs. Ears. Feet shoulder width apart right now. Get your canteens above your skulls. Fingers interlaced, cap facing the overhead. You people have absolutely no self-discipline. Absolutely no self-discipline. So you're just going to remind yourselves, we have no self-discipline. Go.
We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline.
Get your biceps to your ear. Get your biceps to your ear. Scream your face off. Get louder. Get louder.
We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline.
Get it up, Lindsay. Up.
We have no self-discipline. We have no self-discipline.
Hey, Lindsay, you taking a nice little break now that I turned my back?
No, that's good.
Hey, let's add a few minutes for that there, Victor. Thank you, shipmate. Thank you. Hey, let's...
Wow. They are actually difficult.
We have no self-discipline.
You might think a small water bottle with water in it isn't that heavy, but after 20 minutes, your shoulders kind of get a little heavy, and once the sweat starts dripping in your eyes, you want to definitely put it down. But let me advise you, do not put it down because you will be holding the water bottle up for a longer period of time.
Taking a nice little break, Yelton. Taking a nice little break, Yelton.
No, that's good.
We have no self-discipline. It's immediate recognition for their mess ups. It's immediate recognition for something that they're doing wrong. I let them set their own pace, you know? I'm saying all of you as a team are gonna keep it up. Oop, he didn't make it, let's all start over. So it's really productive. You taking a nice little rest there with your hands, Van Brunt? Crazy how fingers interlaced on the front of the canteen was the rule and you broke it. Start over!
Very challenging to get through it. You just almost laugh at your own pain
because you're out of breath from screaming so loud, your shoulders are burning. It's a huge relief when the whistle blows and you get told to put your arms down.
Do you want to make a deal, Victor? Ears. Open! Ears! Open! Drop the canteens.
Property. Halt.
Before graduation, recruits receive their orders for where they'll be stationed after they leave Cape May.
Davis! Where'd you want to go, Davis? Let us know.
Shut up!
You're going all the way across to Hawaii. The exact opposite area.
Will that work for you, David?
Is that good enough?
Yes, David!
Alright, you can't get Puerto Rico, you got Hawaii. That's pretty good, right?
Yes, David! Hawaii!
Why do you have to scream that loud?
J-Rod! Syracuse Bishop! Anywhere
Why?
warm!
Recruits can request the region or district where they'd prefer to be stationed after graduation.
Where'd you want to go?
Barrels Greenwell! Syracuse Parker! On any Coast Guard cutter!
Winner. Coast Guard Cutter Shackle. South Portland.
But their requests aren't always granted.
Where'd you want to go?
J-Rod! Syracuse Tower! California!
You're going to Alabama!
Woo! Alabama!
Man,
On the
seems
Friday
happy.
of week 8, the recruits are ready for graduation. Friends and family gather for their first glimpse of the recruits since the beginning of boot camp.
They feel joy and accomplishment. They know that they have done something that is physically and emotionally challenging. They feel satisfied that they've done that. Their parents are impressed because many times the parents see them for the first time as an adult, as an accomplished adult. We get a lot of credit for the change that goes on here. In a lot of cases, we're just the catalyst. Recruits respond to the impetus themselves. They formulate the plan to change themselves as individuals and as a team, and they meet their company commander's standards. That's the you've actually done it. And that's, I think, what you see in the room today.
Alright, so let's end it here, guys. That's pretty much it for this video. And I'll see you guys. Peace.